What's going on, fellas? It's another C Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel, and I also want to thank y'all for liking my videos, and shout out to the Dime Game Division. All right, let's rock and roll, man. As we all know, women are attracted to masculine men. You know, it's the yin and the yang. You know, and men are attracted to feminine women. You know what I'm saying? In this society, in a lot of ways, it's a little bit out of whack. You know, I think a large percentage of both genders, you know, have forgot these things, man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of put them on the back burner, you know, but it's the very thing that attracts us to one another. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, as far as being masculine, you know, men should understand it's more than just a outer bravado. You know what I'm saying? You know, being masculine as a man is, you know, it's your thoughts, it's your patterns, it's your habits, it's your routine. You know, ultimately it's who you are. You know, it's how you respond to situations, how you walk into situations. You know, it's taking control and ownership of your life. You see what I'm saying? And once you get these things down packed, dog, you'll start pumping out some masculine energy, you know, over time, you know, but it's not an overnight process, you know, to build yourself up. As a man, the 4 quadrants of your life should be as balanced as you can get them, you know. And what are the 4 quadrants? That'd be your relationships, you know, your family, you know, your children, your girlfriend, wife, you know, whoever you're dealing with. The next quadrant would be your health, you know, your mental health, your physical health, you know, your diet. The next quadrant would be religion, you know, what you believe in, a higher power, your spirituality. You know, and the next quadrant is going to be your professional career, you know, your schooling, your job, your business, your finances. You know, taking control over all of these things as a man is one step closer to masculine mastery. You know, shout out to Cousin T-Talk, you know, but that's real talk. You know what I mean? So do you embody being a masculine man, or are you faking it? You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, man. People can tell when somebody got a mask on, when it's not really them, because you're not going to be able to sustain that over a prolonged period of time. You know what I mean? It got to be who you are, you know, and that takes practice, routine, and discipline, you know, period, man. As a man, you know, you got to have these things. Being a masculine man is grooming, you know, hygiene, being the best version of who you are. That's very masculine. You know what I'm saying? Taking control of your image. That's very masculine. You know, so ultimately, y'all know where I'm going with this. You know, it's taking control and ownership, you know, of the good and the bad. You know, we all got flaws. You know what I'm saying? We all got things that we may want to tweak or change. You know, we all have a past, but can you take ownership of that? You know, that's attractive. You see what I'm saying? Don't try to sweep it under the rug and act like it's not there. You know, or get mad when somebody pull your card. That's not masculine. You know what I mean? So right now, we a little off on this masculinity and femininity piece. You know what I mean? In some cases, man, we a lot off, man. We way off the mark. You know, but we can get it back. Real talk. I know with this generation coming up now, you know, they put a lot of stock into, you know, the digital space, you know, social media, you know, video games and all that, you know, and that's cool, but, you know, you still got to come outside, man, and face the elements, man. You know what I mean? You still got to deal with other men. You know, you still got to get into some problem solving. You still got to get into some building, some team building. You know, all of these are masculine activities that a man can do to strengthen himself, man. You see what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know, the sex goes a lot better with a woman when she's attracted to your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get that thing right where you want it to be. You know, real talk. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, we just need to get back to the essence of bring that feeling back. You see what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, man, and I'm gonna say this again, they think being a masculine man is, you know, just having this outer bravado and you know, sounding like a masculine man, but they don't embody that. You know what I mean? Masculinity take different forms, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got masculine men that are more vocal. You got masculine men that are more cerebral. You know, but you got to find your lane in this thing, man. But ultimately, you know, it got to be you. You know, you got to be comfortable with it. You know, period. Got to be comfortable with who you are. See what I'm saying? How somebody else gonna be comfortable with you if you're not fully comfortable with yourself, man? You know, you gotta ask yourself that question. You know, and I think that's a legitimate question every man should ask himself when he's having some mirror talk. You dig? So, you know, none of this is extra complicated, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just getting back to the fundamentals and the essence of being a classic man. See what I'm saying? Bringing that feeling back. You dig? So, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I had the privilege of learning from very masculine men when I was in the military, man. Paying attention to my platoon sergeants, my squad leaders, my first sergeants, my sergeant majors. Watching how these guys would walk. Watch how they would talk. How they dealt with each other as men. You know, how they greeted each other, how they talked to each other. You know, had the opportunity to see these guys do hygiene and take care of their equipment. You know what I mean? Everything was done in a very uniform and masculine way. You know, it was based off respect and routine. You know, and ultimately they had the ultimate respect for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I know a lot of guys like to use the word simp, you know, but to me, man, being a simp is abandoning your values as a man, you know, your core values of who you are, you know, just to get out here and try to emulate what you think the women are attracted to. When it's not you, man, eventually, man, that's going to weigh heavy on your conscience, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really going to get the rewards of being with women if you can't truly be yourself. See what I'm saying? How is that fulfilling as a man? How is that gratifying? You know, it's not. You know, when you can truly be you, you know, take your mask off. Really, what your man shouldn't have a mask on anyway. Once again, a man is ownership. You know, a man is taking control. You know, a man has a handle on who he is already. So you don't even need a mask. You know, you are who you are. You know what I mean? There is a such thing as masculine vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? You can be vulnerable in a very masculine way. You know, that way you don't have to put a mask on. You know what I mean? So, you know, always keep that in mind, dog. Real talk, you know. And I'm rooting for everybody, man, to reach new levels of masculine mastery. You know, to walk through new doors and new realms. You know, that's a great feeling, man. That's the ultimate feeling as a man. You know, when you can actually surpass, you know, places that you didn't even know your mind can go. You know, that's a beautiful feeling, man. Square biz. And I hope every man can have that. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.